In This Land Is Your Land, we're going to be playing C, which looks like this. We'll go over to F, which looks like this, back to C, and then we're adding in G7, which looks like this. Okay, if you've just been playing 2-chord songs up until now, I'm about to break your brain by bringing you a song that has 3 chords in it. But don't worry, I will guide you through it. I think you're going to do just fine. This is the American classic, This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. And let's zoom in a little bit so you can see what chords you need for that. All right, here we go. We're going to start here on C. The nice thing about this song is you've got the same chord progression throughout the whole song, chorus, verse, everything. And the extra nice thing about it is that the progression goes like this. You'll see it's pretty straightforward. We've got 4 beats of C here. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go over to F. We play that 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we go back to C. 1, 2, 3. Then to G7 and 1, 2, 3. Back to C. And the whole pattern starts over. 2, 3. To F and 1, 2, 3. Back to C and 1, 2, 3. G7 and 1, 2, 3. And it starts all over again, back to C. So it's pretty straightforward. It goes that way throughout the whole song. I'll call out the chord changes for the first couple verses here, and then over the course of the song, I'll let you take over and see if your fingers and your ears can guide you. You can always sneak a peek over here at my hand too. Music is one of those classrooms where we highly encourage cheating. It's the only way we learn anything because we learn from each other. Here we go. Starting on C. 1, 2, 3. This land, F, is your land. Back to C. This land is my land. Now we're going to G7. From California. Back to C, to the New York Island. To F, from the Redwood Forest. Back to C, to the Gulf Stream waters. G7, this land was made for you. Back to C and me. Verse 1. As I was walking that ribbon sea of highway, G7, I saw above me. Back to C, that endless skyway. To F, I saw below me. Back to C, that golden valley. G7, this land was made for you. C and me. Back to the chorus. This land, F, is your land. This land, C, is my land. From California. That's G7. Now back to C, to the New York Island. F, from the Redwood Forest. Back to C, to the Gulf Stream waters. G7, this land was made for you and me. Back to C. All right, we're just going to pause here on C for a moment. You've got one more verse and one more chorus, and I'm going to challenge you. See if your ears and your fingers can help you know when those chord changes come. It's a pretty predictable pattern, so stick to that pattern as best you can. And like I said, you can always cheat and look at my fingers. Cheating is highly encouraged. Here we go. Verse 2. 1, 2, 3 to F. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed C, my footsteps. Wait, I'm not supposed to be telling you that. From the sparkling sands of the diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Back to the chorus. like to throw in that little folk tag at the end there for fun. Feel free to go back to the beginning of the video if you want to get a little bit more practice in, or try playing it by yourself and see what your ears and your fingers remember. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the song. It's one of my favorites. So happy practicing.